Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brain Waves. Back at it once again. Today, we're going to talk about Jack Harlow, okay? And we're going to talk about a very important subject. Ladies, I need you to especially take note. I know the fellas are going to hear me, but ladies, I need you to listen, especially if you are single, all right? We're going to talk about Jack Harlow and how he was seen in public. I repeat, seen in public wearing a bonnet. I have him on the screen right now, currently without the bonnet. We're going to get into this. We're going to talk about this in just a second. For those of you that aren't subscribed, I kindly ask that you do so. Please hit the notification bell. If you're on your phone, you need to make sure that you have notifications turned on for YouTube. Also, make sure you check out the membership. If you like the work that I do, if you truly say you support what I do, join the membership. Also, hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App up. The information's on the screen. I get people asking me all the time, what's your PayPal? What's your Cash App? And all it tells me is that you just don't pay attention because it's listed in every single video. I say this in every single video, that it's listed in the description box. Once again, of every single video that I have on my channel, it's on the about tab. And most importantly, it's on the screen. So that just tells me you're not watching or looking at anything that I present on the screen. If you ask me, what's your Cash App? What's your PayPal? It's literally at the bottom of the screen right now as I'm speaking. So $1, $5, $10, $1 million. I don't care what the amount is. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you like for me to cover a particular story or a particular aspect of a story that I haven't already done so, make sure you hit that Cash App up, hit that PayPal up, and in the message section, put what story that you want me to cover. That will pretty much ensure you, obviously, if it's something within reason, and don't ask me to cover something that's just completely bonkers, something that's completely unrelated to my channel, if you know what I mean. But most stories I will cover if you do that, okay? So with that being said, I talked enough. I want to go ahead and kind of go through a particular article here. This is just crazy, all right? So we're going to switch over to taking a look at the article, all right? And this is just, I have a lot to say, okay? So not only do I have a lot to say, the internet has a lot to say. You can see this article here is saying, why is Jack Harlow wearing a bonnet out? Okay. I have an awful lot to say. This is just insane. Okay. So Jack Harlow raised some eyebrows this week after he was spotted wearing a hair bonnet at a Louisville City game in Kentucky. This was on June the 12th. So this was 3 days ago. Okay. Bonnet, soccer, and Jack Harlow aren't words that you typically hear in the same sentence, so people on social media were quick to share their confusion after photos surfaced of Jack Harlow posing with fans wearing reflective shades, a black tee, and a satin bonnet to match, okay? Now, the article here talks about Harlow includes his hair care routine or whatever it is, and that there's no harm in protecting your curls outside of the house. There's a big issue with this because in the black community, and this is just facts, okay? This is already a big enough issue with ladies. So many ladies step out, and ladies, I need you to listen to me. Ladies, I need you to take note. I need you to listen. I don't care if you don't like this. You need to know this, all right? Ladies, if you step out, okay? If you step out of the house, ladies, and you wear a bonnet, no guy's going to take you seriously. You might not like the words that I have to say, but as a woman, especially a black woman, if you're caught in public, I don't care if you're going to Walmart, I don't care if you're going to Walgreens, I don't care if you are going anywhere outside of the jurisdiction of your property, okay? If you step outside and you're seen wearing a bonnet, it is literally a disgrace, especially if it's not in the early morning hours. It's already bad enough, period. But during midday or in the afternoon, etc., etc. It's horrible. Now we have a dude stepping out. So I'm going to basically get down here and show you all the particular pictures. Jack Harlow was dragged for this, by the way. Okay. You can see here, or I'll put the article back on real quick so you can all see that critics of black women freely wearing bonnets consider it unpresentable. Okay, there's many videos. I'm gonna have to put out a lot more. I'm gonna have to show y'all. It's just absolutely not acceptable. Okay, if you're black and you wear a bonnet in public, I don't care what you think, hood, rich, I don't care what you think, you're not gonna get taken seriously by any guy, any gal that is trying to remotely do anything with their lives. Okay, any type of professional person, any business person, etc., etc. They're just not going to take you seriously if you step out like that. So, ladies, throw a scarf on your head, wrap your head up, put a scully on, a skull cap, something, put a hood on, have anything but a bonnet. The bonnet is only supposed to be put on when you're going to bed to protect your hair. Okay? Not a fashion statement out in public. And see, this brings up a deeper issue. Okay? You know, it's a deeper issue here and it's a deeper agenda. So let me go ahead and get down here and show you what the actual picture is. Okay? You should be now seeing Jack Harlow in public with a bonnet on. Okay? And this is the tweet here. All right? This is the agenda, okay? Y'all know I already showed y'all about Drake wearing, fingernails. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember I showed you the video, okay? For those of you that don't know, I have a video up on my channel. I break all this stuff down. This stuff is connected, but people just have to go look and see what's what, all right? This is crazy. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you're here. I should have a ton more people here, but y'all know how this shadow banning going. Nobody's going to see this. But yet, if another content creator covers this topic, it'll be like 6,000 people here right now. If some other content creator covers this topic and doesn't even do the same type of caliber job that I do, it'll be 1 million people in the building right now. It'll be 1 million people in the building right now. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. I'm going to show you something else on the screen here where I told y'all I had covered this. So right now, if you look here and you look over here where I'm circling the cursor, it says Drake's not the only one on the thumbnail, and the video is called Drake Painted Nails. I showed how all these celebrities have been doing all this stuff. And I told you there is an agenda that is going on. Okay. And this is not an attack. Oftentimes when you talk about an agenda, a lot of people will go on and say, oh, you're trying to bash this person and bash this group. This is not about bashing anybody, not bashing anybody in the community. Okay, if you want to be gay, be gay. You want to be a lesbian, be a lesbian. You want to be queer, be queer. You want to be transgender, do what you're going to do. Nobody's going to stop you anyway. Do what you're going to do. However, there has to be a line drawn. And what we're seeing here is you have in this video that I showed y'all where Drake he was seen with his nails painted. Okay, now we're having Jack Harlow seen with a bonnet on his head. It's crazy, right? And I've got absolutely nobody here for this video. Excuse me. I need to take a sip of some water. This particular topic is just despicable. And I should have a ton of people here, but nobody's here. This is a part of the agenda that I was telling you all about, that I have been showing you all about, but people seem to not connect the dots. And the agenda is to completely get rid of the whole masculinity in anything with a man. A man can no longer be masculine. This is what this agenda is. You got Drake wearing painted nails. You seeing LeBron, photoshopped or not, wearing a dress. I've showed you other celebrities wearing dress from Vin Diesel. You know, I don't care if they're white, if they black, if they green, they blue, the more masculine they are. You see them wearing a dress, doing feminine, effeminate roles. This is why Terrence Howard stopped acting. And I talked about this. I have a video on this. They want to completely turn dudes into chicks and turn chicks into dudes. Why? Because it's population control. Yeah, I said it. What they gonna do? Shadow ban me? I'm already shadow banned. What are they gonna do? You see what I'm saying? Nobody's seeing this video anyway, so I just might as well speak freely, like I always do anyway. They don't want you to be a masculine man. And then in the dating world, ladies don't want no masculine man. They say they want a masculine man, but they don't. Because if ladies wanted a masculine man following the Most High, then they don't want to be submissive because they're their own boss and they're, independent. INDEPENDENT, you know what that means? She got her own car. She got her own house. They want to be like Lil Boosie. They're independent. They don't want a man to tell them what to do. They look at being submissive. See, they want the man to be traditional. They still want the man to protect and provide and be there. He must make 6 figures for a sustainable 3 to 5 years. And he has to be traditional when it comes to that. But she wants to be, new millennials and be non-traditional when it comes to her roles. And so ladies also like guys that are effeminate because they be like, girl. So women have accepted this. And then ladies really don't want no masculine man. You say you want a masculine man, but yet y'all don't speak out about stuff like this. Y'all just sit back and allow dudes to be like this. And then you wonder why when you meet a dude and he is feminine, or you can't find a real man or a masculine man. This is part of the reason why. This is crazy. And then this is a disrespectful thing even with women. And then not to mention a disrespectful thing, it's like not biblical. It's not godly. So I'm just going to break this down. If you support Jack Harlow wearing a bonnet, then you're anti-biblical. Okay? You can call yourself a Christian. You can call yourself, a Catholic or whatever it is. You're anti-Bible if you actually support this. Okay? I'm going to show you why. Okay? I'm going to show you. Okay? We're going to pull this up real quick. I'm going to put something on the screen for you. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Take a look into this. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. It says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. I repeat, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God. So this is what's considered one of those abominations, okay? We talk about that. You hear that term thrown around. This is an abomination. So Jack Harlow wearing a bonnet is an abomination. Because a dude shouldn't be seen wearing what women wear. But in this day and age, everybody want to wear what they want to do. Is doing thy will is Satan. You can just do what you want. It's legal. Everything's legal. You have the law abiding. The law's pushing all these agendas. Again, I'm trying to tell y'all and give y'all the game. This is an agenda. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and say this now. And I just need to make sure that my screen's on the face. Y'all are on the screen. My face is on the screen. My bad. Y'all know what I meant. You're going to find that keep this up, and I'm the only content creator saying this, and I'm calling this now. I already see this coming. So if this continues and y'all don't stand up for this, y'all don't speak out against this, y'all allow the powers that be to continue to allow these celebrities to do this so that your nephews will be like, I'm going to wear a bonnet like Jack Harlow. and all your kids, and then somebody else is going to do it. Oh, better yet, they're going to paint their nails like Drake and Snoop Dogg and everybody else that I showed you, and wear a dress like Jack Harlow and a bonnet and all this other stuff, right? Next thing you know, you're going to be upset because you let somebody else tell your kid where they're supposed to go when it comes to their particular expression of their preference, you know what I mean, of their lifestyle. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to put it out there, and I'm just letting you know this is where this is going. And what you're going to see is, you're going to see the dudes, right? Guys are going to be all out into women's stuff. You're going to see guys having tea parties. You're going to see guys coming out with nail polish line, makeup lines, lip lines. Like, you ladies going to be wearing dudes lines. Like right now, y'all wearing chicks makeup lines, like y'all wearing that Fenty by Rihanna and all that stuff. I know about that makeup. I got a wife. I've been around other ladies. It's going to be dudes out here like this if y'all don't stop. And then y'all chicks, the ladies, are going to be all out like dudes. They going to be the one behind NASCAR, and, you know, they going to be the mechanics, and they going to be coming out with the colognes. And I'm not saying that a lady can't do any of those things, and I'm not saying a guy can't do any of those things that I mentioned earlier. But the point that I'm making is, it's an agenda, and y'all need to peep game, and y'all can't say I didn't say so. And not only is it an agenda, it is anti-biblical. Okay, so as soon as you want to say, well, it's okay for a guy to wear this, and it's okay for a lady to wear that, not according to the Bible. If you follow the Bible, that's if you call yourself righteous. Or are you a hypocrite? Are you a convenient Christian? Because you got a lot of people that are fake. That's why ain't nobody here. Where's everybody? I should have a ton of people here, even if they're talking against what I have to say. Even if they are critics. Even if they have something negative to say. Where are the people at? You know YouTube ain't gonna push the video out to y'all, so ain't nobody getting notified, so that nobody know that it's out here. But I'm just spitting facts. If you call yourself a Christian and you're okay with this, this is an abomination. This is not just wrong. It's an abomination. Okay? I'm gonna have to show you what abomination means. Okay? Because I don't think y'all understand what abomination means. Okay? And why a lot of things take part in the community. Okay? Let me put this on the screen here, because y'all need to understand this. This is serious, right? This ain't no game. Okay? This is absolutely serious. Let me see if I can make this bigger so y'all can see that. All right. You should be able to see it on the screen now. It says a thing that causes disgust or hatred. It is also a feeling of hatred. So when the Bible talks about abomination sins, you wonder why there's a lot of hatred that people may feel towards individuals that embody that sin, and or the individuals embodying those sins or that sin feels hatred towards oneself. Okay, everything is laid out here, right? So when people are adopting a certain lifestyle, do what you're gonna do. But when there's a certain amount of hatred that individual's experiencing, you know, they hate themselves, they hate their body, they hate their gender, they hate this, they hate that, right? And they have issues within themselves. This is because it is what the Bible talks about as an abomination. But you can't talk out about it because, you know, they want to lump everything together, as Andrew Tate would say. And nobody's bold enough to stand up and go anti-establishment. Most of y'all are paid and bought for anyway. Y'all pro-establishment. Y'all lovers of this world and enemies of God. I'm just calling it what it is. You can't call me like that because I'm going against the grain. It's clear. It's facts. Like, no one can sit up here and say, well, you know, brainwaves is a part of the establishment. Where am I a part of the establishment? What perks am I getting? So I'm just trying to say, when individuals are feeling hatred of themselves and their body and their genders and et cetera, that's because certain things are an abomination. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that alternative lifestyle. Here we go. God said, Not my word. So don't hate the player, hate the game. Take it up with God. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at God. I'm just spitting facts. Okay? The word here says that neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So for all of y'all thinking that y'all could just dress up and y'all can cross-dress and do whatever you want, it's an abomination. I didn't say it. Says for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. So not only is this disgraceful, not only is this disrespectful, not only does this carry a whole lot of issues, it's also an abomination. It's anti-biblical. But see, these are your role models. These are the people that you look up. Oh, wait, I forgot. You don't look up to them because you follow Jesus, right? You follow Jesus, but you're not going to stand up for what's right when it comes to this, right? You're just going to let it be until your nephew's doing the same thing, or to your son, or your family member's son, or your friend's son, or your neighbor's son, till it hit home, right? Then you're going to have a problem with it, right? After it doesn't hit home, after it's been all out over the place. Check this out. Look at what people been saying about this. Okay? Y'all can see. Okay, y'all can see the post here. So let's look at this. So Will says black people can't have nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? Because Jack Harlow is white. He's not black. And it is known, as I mentioned earlier, that African Americans, black people, however you want to refer to us as, our ladies are the ones that wear the bonnets, especially out in public. So I am Jaleesa saying why he got a bonnet on. I am Jaleesa also says now if he take the bonnet off and some dreads underneath, she gonna be mad. B's rep says he thought he ate. And see, he posing with fans like this too. Why is I guess YT, or I don't know, why is that man with thin curls wearing a bonnet? Look, Mal says he want to be black so bad. Kamani says, I don't want him to top me anymore. The bonnet, okay. Ladide, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but she says entering the bonnets in public discourse, I see. So you got Sophie says silk bonnets are for anybody with curly hair, not just black people. It protects the curl structure and prevents fizz. Why are people so mad? LMAO. Okay, it's not that someone else can't wear a bonnet. That's one issue in itself, but the fact that he's wearing a bonnet in public, okay? And we all know that black women wear bonnets in public. If anybody else, if somebody white or whatever steps out wearing a bonnet in public, it's because they're trying to be black. So it's like a double insult to injury, triple insult to injury on top of it. It's just crazy, man. It's just absolutely crazy on so many levels. But this is your boy. This is your boy. This is your boy, Jack Harlow. Let's see what else. Somebody said, don't worry, he's just wearing a bonnet to cover his ears and all. I mean, Pootie's Tang says, so it's the bonnet itself that's derogatory. They used to make fun of white people for not using soap, and look what good it did their community. Let them protect their hair too. It ain't, I guess, not that serious, but it is. Oh, okay, yeah. Those men, white men wearing bonnets now. Oh, y'all gas home too much. I'm sorry, but I just can't unsee it. Look, can white people be original for once? Godly. They take everything black people do. And see, that's kind of a point that I'm making. This is another insult to us. Like, these are things that black people might want to do. Like, we step out wearing a bonnet and it's an issue, and then you got white people that can come out and do it, and then they don't have a problem with it. But then if we step out and do it, then it's an issue. Do you see what I'm saying? If we step out and do it, it's an issue. But that opens up a whole nother racial issue. See, this is an issue on so many levels. You got the issue biblically. You got the issue gender-wise. You have the issue racial-wise. You have the issue just being presentable, period. Like, let me just ask you ladies something. If wearing a bonnet in public is so acceptable, okay? Let me go back up to his picture real quick. If wearing a bonnet in public is so acceptable, ladies, answer this question. If this is so acceptable, ladies, why are y'all getting your hair done? Answer the question, ladies. Why do y'all bother getting your hair done if this is so acceptable? Why don't all the ladies out here just walk around with bonnets on their head? Answer that question. I know y'all can't. Why spend $100, $200, $500, $1,000? Why get lace wigs and weave and, why come out with all these hairlines and products and get your hair done this way and touch it up this way? And why do all of that when you should just wear a bonnet in public? Why not just wear a bonnet on a date? It's so acceptable, right, ladies? I mean, come on, like. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody answer that question. See, I see it's quiet. I see it's quiet. Ladies, if this is so acceptable, how come y'all don't go out on dates wearing bonnets on your head? How come you don't go to the club or go to the party? How come you don't go to the events? How come you don't go to these ticket invite only parties and social gatherings and et cetera, et cetera? How come you ain't out with your husband if you got one? You ain't out with your man, girl. How come you're not wearing a bonnet on the date? Since this is so acceptable, nothing's wrong with it. And see, just the mere acceptance of this, because Jack Harlow's white. And so this raises another issue. If this was a black dude, there would be no justification for it. They'd be like, oh, yeah, he black, he's straight up wrong, how dare, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But because he's white, oh, it's okay, because white is right. That's another issue on top of the biblical issues and the gender issues and all the other issues that I've been talking about. So, I'm just saying, you're going to an event wearing a bonnet. So I see Patriot Chick saying Amish women wear bonnets. That's a total different thing, Patriot Chick. That has nothing to do with this here. Like the type of style, okay, like the bonnets that Amish women wear, that's not what this is, okay? That's a whole different dynamic. That's a whole different cultural thing. And so does Indian, Middle Eastern women wear hijabs, and you got all types of Indian women wear their hair wrapped up, and African women wear stuff. Like, all races put stuff on their head. This is not what I'm talking about. We're talking about here in America, not in another country. We're talking about here in the United States of America. Okay? Here in the United States of America. Again, answer the question. Don't deflect. Don't try to justify it, ladies. If bonnets are so acceptable, and this is just for ladies, let me ask you this question. Ladies, do you want to go out on a date with a dude wearing a bonnet? I know y'all can't answer me. It's quiet. Ladies, you want to go on a first date in public with a dude wearing a bonnet on his head? Would you like to do a business deal with somebody wearing a bonnet on their head? Are you going to sit down in corporate America and expect to work for a company wearing bonnets? Here in America, we're not talking about other countries, because again, other countries, you got people that wear stuff on their head in all races. Okay, I already talked about the African community. This is not what this is about. We're specifically talking about a bonnet and how derogatory it is even amongst black women seen in public. It is a disgrace. Let me go back to the article and kind of remind some people here. Okay, so if we go back to this article here, you can say critics of black women freely wearing bonnets consider it unpresentable. This is not presentable to be walking around in public, such as comedian Monique controversially commenting on a group of black women wearing bonnets at the airport. She says, when did we lose our pride in presenting ourselves? Okay. I know none of you ladies can actually come in here. Y'all know I'm right. Y'all might not like what I have to say, but you cap it. Speaking of wearing something on your head, I repeat, speaking of wearing something on your head, y'all ladies capping if y'all say that you want to go on a date with a dude wearing a bonnet on his head, or you want to get hired by a man that has a bonnet on his head. I'm not talking about somebody dressed up in a costume. I'm not talking about like a chef wearing a hat or someone that has to protect their head. This is not what we're talking about. I'm talking about your typical being presentable, your typical jobs that most people work, your typical office jobs, your typical retail jobs, fast food, because you know what I'm talking about, construction, all these typical jobs that people do. Sales, marketing, y'all know what I'm talking about, the typical job. You mean to tell me that you're going to consider acceptable to get hired and be seen with somebody wearing a bonnet on their head, male or female? You mean to tell me it's acceptable for you to go out on a date with a dude wearing a bonnet on his head? So fellas, because you know ladies ain't gonna say nothing against this, hey fellas, I want all of y'all just so you know, I'm just clowning. For the record, I'm just clowning. Fellas, I want all of y'all to go put a bonnet on y'all head and say, I got that Jack Harlow drip. Just go tell the ladies you got that Jack Harlow drip. They give you a hard time about wearing that bonnet. Tell them that it's acceptable in the Amish culture and some other cultures. And y'all got that Jack Harlow drip. And expect her to still treat you the same way. Because you know, after all, if she doesn't treat you the same way, it's discrimination. You can holler discrimination. At some point in time, we got to toe the line and we got to say what's right and what's not. And that's what I do here. I got to just say this is not masculine. You ain't going to find me wearing no damn bonnet. I'm going to tell you that right now. The only way you can catch me putting a bonnet on my head, and I used to have hair. I know y'all see me on social media and I'm always bald, because I shave my hair or I got like a low haircut or what have you. But I used to have hair on my head. I used to have a fro, used to have braids, like plaits, all that. I used to have hair. You know what I'm saying? Used to have thugged out hair. Used to have that. Okay, and I've been rocking the bald look for years, but I used to have hair on my head. So I know about hair management and what is required to take care of your hair. And I've got like straight hair. I don't have that nappy curly hair because of just what I'm mixed up with. I mean, after all, I got freckles on my face. Go figure. So y'all can clearly see I got freckles on my face. So you could probably just look at my hair down here and see how straight it is. Okay, so go figure. I know what it's like about hair management. Nonetheless, the point that I'm trying to make is this is not masculine. At some point in time, we got to say this is what's masculine. This is what's feminine, because everybody else is identifying everything else. And this is the agenda. This is the absolute agenda to where dudes, they don't want you to be masculine anymore. And they want the ladies to be men and the men to be ladies. It's population control. It's control, period. And this is what they want. And it's ultimate satanic and demonic perversion. I mean, I ain't seen no lady one to get it in that's attracted to dudes like, oh, girl, ooh, he got that bonnet on his head, girl. Ooh, girl, if he could just touch me. Girl, I ain't seen no woman turned on by no dude wearing no bonnet. I'm just saying. But maybe that's what you ladies are into. So, hey, it is what it is. I pretty much said what's what. Patriot Chick said something that's another topic for another day. She says she sees women and men wearing PJs and slippers out and about. Yeah, that's a disgrace too. We're going to have to talk about that. There's just some things you do and some things you don't do. And Jack Harlow is receiving a lot of backlash, as he should, because this is the agenda that they make celebrities do. They push celebrities to do this, people. This is not just, oh, I just want to be fashion. They make them do this. This is also reflecting of the deals and the bedroom blood rituals and sacrifices and secret parties and stuff that they go to and do. And they're telling you about the lifestyle that's behind closed doors, but now they're at the point where they just bringing it all out because they're running out of time. So, I mean, this is not masculine. I can't see no masculine dude okaying this. I have not seen any dudes that call themselves masculine okaying this. And I know I call myself masculine because I am masculine, and I'm not okaying this. This is not cool. Nor is it cool with Drake painting his nails. But like women always justifying this stuff. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. Y'all ladies be okaying this. Like, look in the comment section here. Ain't nothing but women defending Jack Harlow. Watch this. Let me scroll down. You'll find nothing but the women defending it. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. So right here, you got one of the ladies, Soph. She defended it, talking about why are people so mad. You got all the ladies saying it's okay, right? There's another one. Where's that other comment that I saw? If I can find here we go. Another lady, Raya, right here. She's saying, y'all mad over a bonnet that you didn't pay for, and a bonnet that is on the head of a person you don't know. See how you ladies, this is what I'm talking about. You ladies be defending dudes. So Raya, I'm not sure if it's Raya or Rhea. I mean, she ain't here, so I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's Raya. I'm going to go with Raya right now. So Raya, so you mean to tell me you like dating dudes that wear bonnets, right? And you like dudes that paint their nails like Drake, right? You want their nails painted and they're wearing bonnets, and that's what you like, right? You into that stuff, right? That's what you into, right, Raya? Don't be up here capping. Y'all be capping, man. These pictures, man. Wow, this is funny. Somebody said same vibes. Most people got like the look of disgrace, like. This is crazy, man. This is just. So look, here's another woman here. This is what I'm talking about. I am so happy. Says, doesn't he have curly hair? Really, anyone should wear a bonnet if they have curly hair because it's so helpful. So let me tell you how this comment is so silly. Because once again, I'm going to ask, I am so happy. Are you into men? Masculine men? I don't know if you are. I don't know who you are. But I'm just going to say, if you into masculine men, once again, you mean to tell me you want to go out on a date in public with a dude with a bonnet on his head? That's who you want to go to all your girls. Girl, look at my man. Look at my boyfriend, girl. This is what you want to post on social media. You hugged up with another dude with his bonnet, with a bonnet on his head. Man, y'all capping, man. But this is what I'm talking about. Ladies be defending this stuff. crazy, man. This is crazy, but hey, it is what it is. Look, see the dude's like, why he got a bonnet on? Like, this is. Yeah, look at Ben saying, what's the reason for the bonnet? He thought he did something. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy, but I'm about to get out of here. I just kind of wanted to cover this story because I didn't see anyone else talking about it. I waited a couple days. No one's talking about it. It is what it is. I'm about to get out of here because it ain't hardly anybody here. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is not masculine. All this is a part of the agenda that they get these celebrities to dress to brainwash you all thinking that it's cool, and then y'all gonna go with it. And like I said, then it's gonna be at the point where dudes gonna be having tea parties and nail polish product lines and lipstick and lip gloss and dresses. I mean, you already got dudes in the fashion line. That's one thing, who create like the clothing lines. That's one thing, but you're gonna have them all the way out. So this is crazy. This is not masculine. As a masculine male, I said it. I put it out here. And again, if you ladies that are into men say that you want to date and be seen in public and on social media with your man wearing a bonnet on his head, you want to take that same man to a business meeting, you want to be around movers and shakers with a bonnet on their head, man, y'all capping. That's all I got to say. So it is what it is, but I just want to cover the story. I'm about to get out of here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you join the membership if you haven't done so already. It's an excellent way to support the work. Hit that Cash App up and PayPal. It's on the freaking screen. So don't ask me, hey, Brainwaves, what's your PayPal? What's your Cash App? Look at the screen. It's been on the screen since I started this show. It's also in the description box. I say this every single video. $1, $5, $10, $1 million. This is the same way you can book a life coaching appointment with me. This is the same way you can book any other spiritual services with me, etc., etc., etc. Also, it's the same way if you would like for me to cover a particular story or an aspect of a particular story that maybe I have not publicly covered yet. Make sure you send something in that Cash App or PayPal and put in the payment message section. Cash App has a little message section. PayPal, Venmo, they all have it. Put in there the story that you want me to cover on a particular aspect. All right. And remember, if you're sending me any information to cover a story, do not send me somebody else's reaction YouTube video. I don't want to see that. Most of these videos are clickbait. Whatever it says in the title, it's no receipts. There's no facts. There's no proof to back it up. I need actual receipts. So if I get a video, I need a video showing me just the receipts or a website or something, pictures showing the receipts. I need that type of information, not someone's opinion or someone's version or their reaction. I need the actual facts and figures because y'all know that's all I put out here. Okay, that's the only way I operate. That's the only way I roll. If facts and figures and receipts are available, unless I'm doing like a breaking news, some story just broke and we don't know what's going on, I'm just alerting you all about it, I always put receipts back. That's just how I roll. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, I'm getting out of here. Love y'all. I may be back later. Depends on how I feel. Keep watching my YouTube shorts, my lives, my videos. Y'all know what to do. On that note, I'll see you when I see you. And I'll send y'all away until I come back with love, with blessings, and with light.